Hey everybody, what's up? It's Fit Shell. I am coming to you from outside. It is now 1 week from my hip replacement, and I thought I'd do the nitty gritty. So, yesterday I was able to get off the walker, and that has been progress. It's kind of dark, so I'm going to move a little bit. But I thought it would be a good video to kind of just tell you what's been going on, what the experience was like, what I had to go through, and some of the things leading up and during. So, one of the biggest things that I guess I didn't realize with this surgery, although I knew that I wouldn't have any more pain in my hip, was just the actual motor skills. So, actually learning to walk again, to bend my knee, to lift my leg, to be able to do some of the what you call, normal or everyday things. I guess I just didn't know what to expect. And so once I figured that out, that was challenging mentally to go through and try to figure out what to do. Things that are challenging have been like putting on your underwear, putting on your shorts, putting on your pants, because you still don't have the range of motion to lift your knee up or to bend down. So trying to navigate and figure that out. Thankfully, I have a great spouse who helps me out, but you don't want to do those things on your own. You want to be very self-sufficient. So that's been a thing that's been challenging for me. Another thing that's been challenging is just being able to actually stand up straight. So when they actually did the surgery, I don't know if this angle's better or not. So when they actually did the surgery, they go through the front and they move the muscles and tendons out of the way, but the hip flexor muscles. So the hip flexor muscles are like really tight. Every time I try to actually extend my leg out, that is a challenge to do. So when I stand straight up, like right now I'm on my walker, when I'm standing straight up and having my hips basically underneath my body and stand up is challenging. I kind of want to hunch forward like this and kind of break at my hips. So when I'm on my walker, I felt like it was easier to push along because what was happening was I was actually using my walker to push forward, but my butt was back behind me. So I'm actually happy that I'm on the cane now because I feel like I can stand more upright. One of my friends, who's also a PT, has just told me I have to try to recruit my glute muscles again. So having to engage my gluteus maximus is, with every single step that I take, pushing off your toe and squeezing your glute when you're walking on that left side. I'm able to do bridges, but nowhere near to the extent that I was able to do it before. So it's hard when you're an athlete and you're trying to think about where your reference point used to be and the things you used to do, and now scaling so far back to where you are now and starting again. Some of the things that were, second nature, super easy, have been now challenging. Laying down on my back and trying to lift my legs straight, I still don't have that motor skills and that strength yet in the hip flexor and even in the quad to lift my own legs straight up. So you're talking about just moving your own body weight, not even trying to lift anything right now. I am starting to get concerned because it took me a long time to build the muscle that I had to compete. And I felt like I was at a really good place when I finished competing last year. So I was on stage October 2017. So it hasn't even been a year yet, and I've lost a lot of muscle. I'm eager to get back to the gym to start rebuilding, but I know it's going to be a challenge. So my left leg and my left quad have been the thing that hasn't been used the most. I tried to do as many upper body workouts as I could leading up to surgery, but now my left quad has little to no strength, so I'm really going to have to start there and build up. My doctor has not given any PT, outside PT yet. He recommends that you just up, walk every hour, and then do your exercises that were given right out of the hospital. I don't think that it'll be a problem. I'm not saying that I need PT or have to go to PT, but I probably will be doing PT exercises and things once I'm cleared to get back. So, like I said, I am a week and 1 day out, and just wanted to kind of share with you some of the things mentally and physically that I'm going through as I go through this and try to get better, every single day, and try to feel like I'm making progress and move forward. I feel like I want to do more, but I had an outing. I saw that, if you saw that video, I did an outing, and I didn't go anywhere. I went to the hospital. I went to Walgreens to pick up my prescription, and I was wore out. I was like, I'm tired. I need to go down and take a nap. So things like that kind of wear you out now. So the days that I used to have are, in the past, and I have to really try to monitor my energy level now. So just want to kind of talk to you, and share what I've been going through in terms of the surgery. Like I said, I just didn't know what to expect, but it has been a challenge to try to every day take small steps to move forward. As my friend said, it's going to be slow. It's not going to be fast. It will. Oh no, she said smooth. It'll be a smooth process. It won't be a fast process. So I better shift to that mindset pretty quickly. All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'll check in later. Bye.